For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 63 of My Player here on FIFA 17. In the last episode, we left you with a vote. We had a transfer offer come in for us from Tottenham Hotspur, and if I gyatso the results in front of me right now, screenshot them, I can put it on screen in editing. 58% to 42% have voted in favour of moving to Tottenham Hotspur. So we are going to Spurs. We're moving back to England and we'll be plying our trade back in our home country for the first time since we left Cambridge United 18 in-game months ago. Quite the rise to the top of the game, it has to be said. Manager welcoming us into the team here. As you can see, it says regards first team manager. Obviously, that's going to be Mauricio Pochettino. These expectations for us are the same as they were when we preemptively accepted the move in the previous episode, just to see what the first team formation was like, etc., and what our competition was like. 6.1 average rating or better, 5 assists, 8 goals, and a minimum goals conversion shot to goals conversion percentage, of 10%, which all 4 are very much achievable. Now we do have a fair amount of first team competition here at Tottenham. I'll show you the squad ranking. We're quite low on the squad ranking because our overall rating is only 79, but we are the 4th highest rated striker at the club. 83 rated Vincent Janssen, 82 rated Divock Origi, and 80 rated Josip Ilicic, although he's probably going to be played at cam rather than at striker, are the higher rated players than us in this first team. Now, again, continuing with only training my free kick accuracy for the time being. If we struggle for first team football here at Tottenham, which we shouldn't do, but if we struggle for first team football here, I will consider doing some extra training sessions to give us a little bit of a boost in our overall rating. But as we head forward, the Spurs fans are excited by the arrival of me, as you could briefly see there on the right hand side. And if I go to the news feature here, we should be able to see where was it? World News, there we go. Expectations high for Chesnoy debut. Fans of Spurs have even more reason to look forward to today's match, as it is rumoured that their new acquisition could make his debut. Chesnoy arrived from Real Betis for a fee rumoured to be around £19 million and is considered to be by far the biggest addition to the team so far in this transfer window. Chesnoy has yet to make a competitive appearance for Spurs and will be looking to impress his new manager. Sometimes it can take a while for a new signing to settle into a new team, but we have high hopes for Chesnoy. Mauricio Pochettino went on to say, "I am sure, however, that he will settle in quickly and put in the performances we hope for, as am I." Thank you very much for picking me up, Mauricio. I appreciate you bringing me back to England. Now, as we advanced in the previous iteration of accepting this move, where we kind of did it ahead of time, we saw that that Spurs were also looking at our previous strike partner, Antonio Sanabria, at Real Betis. Now, whether that will happen again here as we push forward to continue the save on now, we'll have to wait and see. But obviously, I'm going to train in between each and every week. Obviously, again, reiterating, we're not training everything right from the off because we want to grow as naturally as possible, as the series is intended to last the entirety of the FIFA 17 year, and there's still a good 8 months, a good 8 months to go between now and the end of the season. So we're only a third of the way through this particular series, so there's still a long way to go. The next game for the team is the Copa Europe, or the European Super Cup, which will come in a couple of weeks' time against Bayern Munich, and that will be our first game of our time here at Tottenham. We did get selected for it when we, as I mentioned, preemptively accepted the move in the previous episode to see what life would be like here at Tottenham, so I'd like to think that we'll be selected again. As of yet, no news with regards a potential move for Antonio Sanabria, so I'm not sure whether Tottenham are actually going to do any further transfer business in this window. We'll actually have a quick look at the news tab and see what the club news looks like. See if we have, as a club, made any moves for any other players, whether it be Sanabria or anyone else. I did do a quick rundown of the... let's have a look. Spurs fans' arrival. Spurs target Borja Bastón and Alexander Lacazette. Now, Lacazette would really put a big hurdle between me and first team football, but they look like they're going to loan out Fofana, or maybe bring in Fofana. Yes, no, loan out Fofana. But as things stand, I don't think the club have brought in many players in this window other than myself. We had a look at the squad report in the last episode, but this is what the starting lineup looks like. Lloris, Walker, so I'll show you their stats. Lloris, Walker, Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen and Danny Rose as a back four. Eric Dyer holding with Moussa Dembele and Eric Lamela out wide. Moussa Dembele in the middle with Eric Lamela and Georges Kevin and Kudu out wide. Dele Alli at cam and Vincent Janssen at striker. However, we are expecting to be played at striker now that we've moved him. His form stats are actually starting to decrease there because of his age at 34. And there are a number of other decent players in the side that could threaten us for first team football. But as we scroll down, there are a couple of other players that you might not expect to see at Tottenham Hotspur that actually are still or have been brought in. Divock Origi is one, of course. We already know that he's at the club. He's actually gone up one overall since the beginning of the season as well, which doesn't give our first team hopes any help. There's Ilicic's stats, not the best physically, and his stats are starting to drop now as he's reached 30 years of age, which is a shame because, you know, players can still continue to improve past 30 in real life, but on FIFA they tend not to. Ander Herrera is also in here from Manchester United. He's been here for a while, though. As you can see, his contract is expiring in 11 months' time. Jordan Henderson is also in from Liverpool, a leader of men, apparently still, and not sure how long he's been at the club. Adam Lallana is also in, and not sure how long he's been here either, but three signings, including Origi, from Liverpool for Tottenham. And we also have Felipe Caicedo, a striker as well. But there's me and my stats. Valued at £17 million. We were valued at 19.5 at Betis, but they were able to get us undervalued at 19 million. And we'll have to wait and see whether we're selected for the game against Bayern Munich, which we should be. We were, like in the previous episode when we made that move ahead of time. Di Maria looks like he's going to be moving back to Real Madrid, though. Leicester have signed Danny Welbeck from Arsenal, which is intriguing. A lot of big transfers going through in this window. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see all of the transfers done in the window like you can in a manager mode. So we'll have to wait until transfer deadline day, and then I can scroll through and see what other teams in at least our division have done. But Stoke have signed Martin Braithwaite. A lot of transfers being made for strikers in this window. Let's have a quick look at the news again just to see if the club have made any other moves. And no, nothing as of yet. Looks like Christian Eriksen might be leaving to Bayern. We'll have to wait and see what happens on that front. But well, actually, is that Christian Eriksen? I didn't see him in the squad report. Has Eriksen already left? To be fair, I think Eriksen might be at Bayern and we might be about to face him here. We'll wait and see. Our starting lineup will be as follows as we get through. We are starting up top and have been given the number 10 shirt as we thought we might be. Starting lineup is Lloris, Rose, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Walker, Lamela, Wanyama, Dyer, Son and Lallana with myself up top. So some high-rated players left out, most notably Jordan Henderson, and obviously we're the fourth-rated striker, but we are starting up top here. So if I can put in a good performance, then we should be able to guarantee ourselves some regular first-team football here at Tottenham. They are in the Champions League this season, and of course we're playing now in the European Super Cup, so maybe we can start off our time here at our new club with some silverware. We'll have to wait and see. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, and without any further ado, let's play our first game for our new team. Here's the Bayern starting lineup, and indeed Christian Eriksen does start in it, as does Antoine Griezmann out on the right-hand side. Christian Eriksen being played at left wing. Thiago, Xabi Alonso and Arturo Vidal in midfield. Alaba, Boateng, Hummels, and I missed the right back. Presumably it's Lahm and Neuer in goal, but we'll have to wait and see. That's the cup that we're playing for, of course. I will just quickly check and see who was playing in defence for them, because it's going to be important for us to know who and or what we're up against. And it was Philipp Lahm and Neuer. Okay, so that is an extremely strong Bayern Munich side. Lewandowski not in the starting lineup, but I think Lewandowski may have left the club. I might be mistaken. He does tend to move in career mode, though, so we'll have to wait and see if they bring him off the bench or anything. I wasn't paying attention to the bench when the previous screen was on, available for us to look at with regards to their starting lineup and their bench, etc. in the pre-match build-up. But they're starting off on the front foot here, and Xabi Alonso puts in an early ball. And if it weren't for the interception of Eric Dyer, Thiago might have had an opportunity after just 2.5 minutes. Christian Eriksen taking the throw-in here against his former club. First touch for Bayern here. Into Xabi Alonso. Turns well. Where's he going to go? Straight into Kyle Walker, apparently. Kyle Walker steals it off him, but it can be their throw again. We are still on world class now. We've continued to keep the save a difficulty setting higher, and if things can be as entertaining still as they stay on side says as they were in the previous save at Betis. Then we should be all right to stay on. Oh well, I'm really not strong enough to try stuff like that. We should be able to stay on world class. Obviously, the majority of our time at Betis was spent on professional, not because we found it too difficult, but just because the CPU on the higher difficulty settings of world class and legendary tend not to play that entertaining a level of gameplay, which meant that the videos wouldn't have been very entertaining to watch. And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is entertaining video content. So we moved it down to professional, but towards the end of last season we moved it up to world class, and seemingly the level of entertainment of the videos seemed to be quite similar. So I don't know whether they'd actually patched the gameplay or something between the beginning of the game and us moving it up to world class. I'm not sure. Oh, Eric Dye nearly squeezing that through. So we'll stay on world class for now, and if things become too boring, like we get a number of 0-0 draws, etc., without many chances, which is what had previously happened, then I will drop it back down to professional. But things seem to be okay so far. Oh, that was a nasty fail there from Toby Alderweireld. Okay, it's right. Well, that's not given us the best of chances to win some silverware in our first game for Tottenham, has it? Toby Alderweireld shown a straight red card after 13 minutes. I want to see a replay of that. It was from behind, but it wasn't really malicious. It was, well, I guess it was nowhere near the ball. I don't think this early on that should have been a red card, though. Perhaps he should have given him a yellow and a strong final warning, but never mind. Tottenham down to 10 men in the 13th minute. Griezmann stands to cross into the box, but Lloris claims, thankfully, we aren't going to go a man down. But our task here just got infinitely more difficult. Muller tackles Danny Rose. Can't be affording to give the ball away in situations like that, Danny. Not when we've only got 10 men. Arturo Vidal pushing inside here. Works a little bit of space, but can he find a teammate? No. Good block. Eric Dyer trying to work this away now. He's got some strength. I'm going to try and make a run down the line for him here, and I'll call for it, and he's played me in. Now, I'm not going to have the strength to hold off Mats Hummels. I'm going to need to look to a teammate, so we'll look to Heung-min Son there. Gone inside to Wanyama, to Son to Wanyama again. We have played some decent football so far in this game. It's just that obviously... Oh no, you stopped running! Oh, Lallana committed to make the run through the middle, so I committed to pressing the button to play the pass, and after I pressed the button to play the pass, he turned around and went backwards again. That's a real shame. We could have slotted him through there, and he'd have been in one-on-one. As it turns out, Bayern Munich are on the attack down the other end of the pitch, and Alaba could put in a decent cross here, and has done. Thankfully, Jan Vertonghen's headed away, but Vidal keeps the move alive for the Germans. Thiago trying to find a way through. He's got Muller there on the edge of the box, but Son tackles him. Oh, what? My guy just wouldn't take a touch of the ball. What was that all about? Oh, it's incredibly frustrating because they committed a lot of bodies forward there. Thomas Muller trying to work an opportunity. Skips past Heung-min Son to Griezmann to Thiago to over the top of the bar. 35 minutes in. We seem to be dealing with the 10-men situation quite well so far, although Bayern definitely have been the better team. Big punt from Lloris. I'm up against Jerome Boateng. I'm not going to win that header, am I? Thiago fires that up to Muller. Eriksen is arriving support. Oh, that's just disgusting from Muller and Thiago. The back heel and then the through ball. And thankfully, Hugo Reis makes a good save. Absolutely brilliant build-up play from Bayern Munich there. Christian Eriksen will deliver the ball into the box. Danny Rose chests it and will hopefully eventually get it away. No, he delays on his pass, but thankfully we are going to get it out. Lallana here to Wanyama, to Lallana again, down the line to me. I can't get past Philip Lahm there, but we will take the throw in as Lahm is crawling all over me. 3 minutes to go to a half-time. Lallana with the throw. I've called for it, and I'll just hope it around the corner there to Heung-min Son. Then try and push back into a central area, because of course we are playing a striker now. Or striker as the sole man up top rather than part of a pairing. So I'm going to have to do all of the central work myself here rather than having a teammate to rely on. Unfortunately, I couldn't get away from the defender there. And now again, quickly on the counter-attack, Bayern Munich might cause us some problems. But Kyle Walker's done particularly well to win that back. It looks like, despite being down to 10 men, we're going to make it to half-time at 0-0. Alaba, forward to Muller. Gets the turn in. Jan Vertonghen gets the interception in. And Lamela will look to bring it away. I say bring it away. He's just looking to keep hold of possession at the minute. He's done well. Eric Dyer back on the ball. Lamela again. Got options inside. Wanyama's there. There's Dyer. I'll ask for it and he'll get it to me. Heavy touch, but we'll get it across here to Danny Rose. Now I need to improve my overall rating, really, because if we want first team football here at Tottenham, I'm going to have to put in good performances. And so far, I haven't put in a very good performance. But I've got plenty of time left to try and improve my overall rating. And a goal and or assist would go a long way to helping us guarantee the first team spot for the next game against Leicester in the league. That's going to drop out wide here to Alaba, who's going to clear it. Now, if we can get a Tottenham head underneath that, which we nearly did. We got a Tottenham chest underneath it with Heung-min Son. Get myself in the middle, which is where I need to be. Cross could come in from Heung-min, but no. Taking his time. Really taking his time. Really taking his time. Pass it. Oh, well, we'll have a throw in then. Oh, dear. We're on a 5.7 so far, but obviously with being down to 10 men and them being the team that they are, we haven't had that many attacking opportunities. But Dyer finds me here. I'll hit that first time. It was great technique, but unfortunately blocked well by Hummels. Danny Rose could look for me again, maybe. I'll call for it through here, and he's found me. I'll turn, try and get away from the defender, and get the shot in again, which we have done, but unfortunately it's straight at Manuel Neuer. Our overall rating improving, though. Nearly up to what we started at 6.0. And Dybala has gone to Manchester United, as you can see, confirmation in the top left-hand side. Big striking signing for them. A lot of strikers moving clubs in this transfer window. Here's Gylfi Sigurdsson at Bayern Munich. I think we knew that move had gone through. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been from another save, but I think we saw Gylfi Sigurdsson make that move earlier on in the save. Danny Rose will find me here. I'll give it to Victor Wanyama. Just trying to keep the ball and play some good football here, but unfortunately, as soon as I say we're trying to keep the ball, we lose it. Lovely tackle from Eric Dyer, though, but that will be a Bayern throw. Here's Gylfi. Back to Fredge, to Thomas Muller, to Gylfi again. Muller's gone again. If he can find the ball through here, Gylfi, but no, he hasn't been able to. Taking his time, going for the early shot, and Hugo Lloris makes a comfortable save. Another effort, though, for Bayern Munich there. We've brought on Jordan Henderson for Victor Wanyama, and I'm going to play this through here, looking for Ander Herrera. Again, a change in the midfield, no change in the defending. Ander Herrera into Henderson. I'll call for it from him, and he'll get it to me. We've played with Henderson before, of course, in the England setup. Still very much disappointed that we weren't involved in the World Cup in Russia for 2018. Walker in the box here. I'll call for the cross. It's come in. It's not aimed towards me, but Boateng will clear away. Mats Hummels gets it back to Neuer. Put the keeper under pressure, maybe. Or Lahm under pressure. Make a mistake. Come from the defenders, but they've done very well to deal with it. Danny Rose brings that down, though. We could try and build something else. Come on, Jordan. Get it forward. Lamela, you've got someone there, but he's not going to use Kyle Walker. Henderson might come back inside. He's going to have to do something. There's Eric Dyer. He gets it across to me. I hope it round the corner there to Ander Herrera, who's got Heung-min Son out wide. Heung-min Son driving inside. Uses Danny Rose. Use the man that's with you there, Danny. Okay, there's Lamela. Into me. Oh, Alaba just stands there and immediately tackles me. Never mind. I'm really struggling against such a high-quality defence, I'll be honest. And here come Bayern on the counter-attack. Eriksson, he's got Thiago running in the middle, but he can't get past Kyle Walker. Gets the cross in, and we've been able to deal with it, thankfully, defensively. I mean, we might stand a better chance of winning this game if we try and take it all the way to penalties, rather than going all out to try and get the win. What's the betting now that I've said that? They'll go and score. Oh, I jinxed myself. In the 78th minute, the Frenchman, Antoine Griezmann, goes and makes it Bayern Munich 1, Tottenham 0, with a great left-footed finish into the top right-hand corner. Oh, I've jinxed myself so many times in this game already by saying the wrong thing at the wrong moment. But Thomas Muller slots it through. Good first touch, away from the defenders. And you're not stopping that, Hugo. Don't think any goalkeeper would have stopped that, to be fair. A lot of power on it. Great accuracy. Very nearly got to it, actually. Did his absolute best, but unfortunately, his absolute best wasn't good enough. Bayern Munich 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Herrera out to Danny Rose again. Into Herrera to me. Help on there to Jan Vertonghen, who's taken a heavy touch, but got in behind. And Herrera again. I'll call for this from Vertonghen. And I've got Lamela and actually Kyle Walker out wide that we'll use first. Walker with a cross to the back post. Fredge can only head away, and it's dropped to Kyle Walker. I'll call for it back here. Are we going to score? No! I've hit the outside the post. Oh, so close to a goal on our debut. And Herrera wins the ball back, though. Here's Heung-min Son. Into Danny Rose to Jan Vertonghen. Oh, Manuel Neuer, what a save. I was just about to call for that from Jan Vertonghen, but he put his left foot through it before I could even call for it. And a great save from Manuel Neuer denies us. Well, we are having chances at the end here. Romelu Lukaku has just come on for them. That's headed my way. Oh, but the technique on the left-footed volley really wasn't good enough. Terrible shot, it says in the top right. With 5.5 minutes to go. Oh, actually, the technique was decent. I just struck it too high. Got underneath the ball a little bit too much. Never mind, we're still 1-0 down. But if we can create something else, the same way we have done in the past 3 in-game minutes, we might not be out of this just yet. Gylfi Sigurdsson, tackled by Dyer. Can Danny Rose move it away quickly? No, he can't. He's tackled the man again, though, but Thiago dinks it forward, and Danny Rose is there again. He's seemingly doing everything at the back right now. We've still given it away. Alaba with the shot. Henderson gets tripped there. We'll take the free kick if we can't get the ball out properly, but we have managed to get the ball away. Kyle Walker to Lamela. I am down the line. I've called for it. Walker finds me. Just knock that back to Lamela. He could look inside. We'll go down the line there to Jan Vertonghen, who could play me in. Chance. I've already hit the post once. Can we finish it off? No, Neuer, and again, Neuer again. Oh, we squeezed it home in the 93rd minute. We score on our Tottenham debut. Oh, at the third attempt, Manuel Neuer is unbelievable. I surely should have finished the first effort, got unlucky with the second, and I thought for a moment that Mats Hummels was going to clear it off the line. I tried to poke it underneath him, it didn't work, spun round and then squeezed it in, and I thought Hummels was going to get there, but he just didn't quite have the acceleration to get to it. Poking it into that bottom corner, if he'd have slid, maybe he would have reached it. No, it was further away from him than it initially looked. Tottenham 1, Bayern Munich 1, with practically the last kick of the game. One thing I actually will need to do before the next episode is change my hair, celebrations and boots. Remind me to do that in the comment section, please, and I will make sure that I do it before the next episode tomorrow. But, oh my days, what a dramatic end to this game here. We were creating chances earlier on, hit the post, and we finally, with practically the last kick of the game, been able to send us to extra time with an equaliser. Oh my word. We've actually had more chances than, although I suppose 3 shots came in that last highlight. We've had more chances than Bayern Munich in the game as a whole, but we are going to extra time here in the European Super Cup. Drilled into me. Make the run, Heung-min. Okay, never mind, that was a through ball, but it went to his feet. I'll give this quickly here to Jan Vertonghen. I'll make the bursting run through. He's going to go sideways there to Herrera, to Heung-min Son, who dinks it back in, but Thiago intercepts. And there's a runner on either side here for Alaba to try and find, or Gylfi. But we've been able to get some numbers back now. Win that header, please. Oh, Davies tried to head it, or chest it even. And Griezmann's taken it away from him. Here's Fred. Could play it through to Alaba, but he ran offside. Could play it through again. He's got so many options. And he's finally found Griezmann, who cracks it off the bar. What a strike from outside the box from the Frenchman. Lloris has pumped that upfield. Now, if you can flick that on. Right, chance to win it at the very end of the game. Oh, Heung-min Son, that's a terrible ball, but I am going to get there. And, oh my word, we've actually won it. In the 115th minute, we score our second goal. The 10 men of Tottenham Hotspur have spent 100 minutes a man down, and now we find ourselves ahead. Heung-min Son steals that off Alaba. Don't tell me we're going to go and make it 3. Oh, look for Heung-min Son. He's had the shot. Oh, it wasn't that far away. It was worth an effort. Why the hell not? 3.5 minutes to go between us, and despite the fact we were involved in absolutely 0 of Tottenham's Champions League games or European games last season, we are 2.5 minutes away from a European Super Cup winners' medal. Thiago. Oh, don't tell me I've jinxed myself again. Die with a tackle. I thought for a moment we were going to get a penalty awarded there. Heung-min Son stays onside well. We've played it to him. I'll call for it back here. Nice little back heel. I need a runner on the far side. I have one. I'll look for Lamela. Can he win that header? No, he can't, unfortunately, but Walker gets to that. It's dropped to me. Surely we can't score a hat-trick. Oh, my God! Our 60th goal of our career. This is the most unbelievable Tottenham debut. That goal just rounds off. And oh, just a whirlwind debut. Down to 10 men after 13 minutes. A matter of seconds away from losing the game. Scoring in the 93rd minute. And then rounding out a hat-trick in the second half of extra time with a stunning left-footed strike from outside the box. And it's our milestone 60th goal of our career as well. 90, 115, 120, final whistle. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Bayern Munich 1. If you haven't liked the video already, you must now. It is the law. Spurs 3, Bayern Munich 1. We win the European Super Cup. We were knocked out earlier on in the Champions League with Real Betis, but we've been victorious. Oh my word, I can't believe that's actually just happened. On our debut, Wayne Rooney scored a hat-trick for Manchester United on his debut, and look at the career he went on to have at Manchester United and for England. Are we going to do the same here at Tottenham? We'll have to wait and see. Immediately joining in on the celebrations. I will change my celebrations hairstyle and boots for the next episode tomorrow, but we're actually going to go and celebrate now winning the European Super Cup. I just have no words. I genuinely can't believe that we've actually just achieved that. celebrating with Heung-min Son there. Yeah, Jan Vertonghen played me through for the, was it the first? I think it was the first goal, wasn't it? And he's going to lift the trophy himself. Are you ready? Are you ready? Tottenham win the European Super Cup for 2018. A winner's medal in the Copa del Rey. A winner's medal in the Copa Europe. What is going to be the next piece of silverware we win in our career? Will it be the FA Cup, the League Cup, the Champions League, or the Premier League? We'll have to wait and see, but I would love to win more here at Tottenham. A fantastic start, a trophy on our debut. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too for more content, and I'll see you next time.